What's going on, guys? So today we have gotten an official reveal from LEGO on all of the LEGO Avengers Endgame sets that should be due out later this spring when the movie comes out. Before we get into it, I do want to say if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, go ahead and hit that down below and I'll keep you filled in on all the LEGO leaks, reviews, and news as soon as they come out. Without further ado, let's jump into the biggest set of this line. This set is going to be set 76131, the Avengers Headquarters. This set's going to be clocking in at 699 pieces and retailing for about $100 US. Now, right off the bat, I'm looking at that piece to price ratio and it's not too hot. But let's look at the set a little bit deeper and make our judgments here. We've got lots and lots of large pieces in this set. I'm already seeing large lattice pieces, large glass pieces, large wall pieces. The set itself is a fairly large set, and on top of that you're going to be getting two big figs, Thanos and Hulk. Taking a look at the figures, we're going to be getting an Outrider, Thanos, Hulk, a micro figure Ant-Man, Nebula, Iron Man, and Captain Marvel. If you ask me, it's a pretty solid selection of minifigures. Nebula and the micro figure Ant-Man are going to be in their white suits that I had previously talked about me not being too super fond of in these sets, but the fact that we are getting Iron Man in his classic Iron Man suit, and then Captain Marvel in her classic Captain Marvel suit that we are seeing in the set that is out on shelves right now. It's really good. The Thanos, as I reported earlier in a leak, is a different print than the one we got for Avengers Infinity War. However, it is still that same mold that we had gotten years and years ago when we saw the first Thanos big fig before he was even in the MCU. I do like this one a little bit more. He looks a little less angry. He's got armor printed on his arms, and he's got that helmet piece on. He's going to be coming with an Infinity Gauntlet with all 6 Infinity Stones, I'm assuming. And then the Hulk figure, I know a lot of people had been kind of concerned that he didn't have any toe printing, and it turns out that that is the official figure. I don't really have any opinions on that, really. It's like, it doesn't really matter to me. I think the figure looks just fine. Let's look a little closer at the builds here. We're going to be getting this little Avengers, like, cart, car, buggy type thing, and if you ask me, it looks like a LEGO Juniors build. It doesn't look that good. It looks bulky, and it's really just not that impressive, and I think they could have used those pieces to possibly spruce up a few other things in the set, and kind of in that same vein of like not that impressive and kind of a letdown, we get another helicopter to add to your helicopter collection. If you ever have bought a LEGO City set, you probably have about 5. It's got a little minigun on the front, which seems to be a theme of a lot of these sets. You've got lots of your flick fire missiles mounted at the top of the Avengers Headquarters. Now this is obviously inspired from the headquarters at the end of Age of Ultron. We've seen in previous MCU films. So just looking at the back side of it, you're going to be getting a full-on like conference room. I use the word full-on tentatively because it's got 3 chairs at it and it looks like Hulk sits on top of the building. A nice little play feature that the wall can turn around, the garage can come up, and you've got some tools in there. Overall, I don't think the headquarters is huge. It's definitely a $100 set. It's the biggest of the line so far. It looks good. Does it look great? I'm not sure. But let's keep it moving and check out the other sets. So, we've talked about this one before, so we're not going to go too in depth. This is the Ultimate Avengers Quintet, clocking in 832 pieces and $80 US. I think this set looks really good, a really fun build. My only huge problem with it is the fact that the minifigures have those white suits on and look a little bland, a little boring. We're going to be getting 2 Chitauri minifigures that look better than the ones we had gotten for the original Avengers movie. All the trans orange pieces look great on this, and overall, like I said, the build looks fun. I don't really know what the full interior looks like, but you are going to be getting a buggy that can come out of the back of it, so it's definitely got some space inside of the vehicle. I think this one's probably going to fly off shelves because of the wide range of characters that are available in this, and the fact that this is by far the most definitive Quintet set that we have gotten ever. Keeping it moving here, this is a very, very highly anticipated set by a lot of people in the community, including myself. The Iron Man Hall of Armor. This is set 76125, clocking in at 524 pieces and $60 US. Now, this set, you know what's going to sell it, it's the minifigures. The minifigures are selling this set hands down. In all honesty, I don't think the Hall of Armor itself looks that good. The build looks repetitive and it looks a little boring. But the fact that you're getting 2 Outriders, not that big of a deal. You're going to be getting the Iron Man Mark 1 minifigure, which is huge. Like, this is a figure that people have made customs of and have just been like basically begging LEGO to make, and they've finally made it and it looks great. On top of that, you're going to be getting the Iron Man Mark 5, the Iron Man Mark 38, and the Iron Man Mark 41, and the Iron Man Mark 50. So, Lots and lots of Iron Man minifigures if that is something you are into. I don't even think I have an Iron Man minifigure in my collection, so this may be a set I have to pick up. But like I said, the build itself in the set isn't something that's really calling to me. Just looking at the back of the box, there is options for like a modularity, I guess you could say, with these sets. If you buy 2 of them, you can stack them, you can rearrange this. If you look there in the bottom left of the box, it's also able to be turned around entirely to make it like a full circle. I could see multiples of these sets being bought by a lot of people to make this massive hull of armor in the style that LEGO sold the set in, I guess. The little workstation looks pretty decent, and the computer screens look decent. Overall, this is a playset, and it's a good way to display your Iron Man figures for about 60 bucks, along with getting a few new ones. So, in my opinion, it's a solid set. Not great, but definitely solid, and is giving LEGO fans something they've been wanting for a long time. So moving on, we have talked about this set before. This is the War Machine Buster, clocking in at 362 pieces and $35 US. We have prices now, obviously. In the last video, we didn't have any prices, but 2 Outrider minifigures. If you buy any of these in-game sets, you're going to be getting enough Outriders to kill someone. You're going to be getting Ant-Man with a brand new helmet mold that looks really, really, really good. Just doesn't have those clear red pieces on the eyes like we are used to. But I think the way the helmet looks now, just completely makes up for it. And a War Machine minifigure. Both Ant-Man and War Machine are going to have those white suits on that I said I'm not a huge fan of, but I think Ant-Man doesn't look half bad with it. The War Machine Buster itself, I can't say I'm a huge fan, because we did get that Hulk Buster set in the last line of Infinity War sets. And this is a different build. It's definitely modified enough to warrant a new set. But if you're into like collecting Iron Mans, I think this is the set for you. But if you're not, make your choice between Hulk Buster and War Machine Buster, because they are pretty similar. I think the War Machine Buster one does definitely look a little bit cooler, but that is all you're getting with this set. You're not going to be getting any extra little play bits with it. Lots and lots of studs to shoot off on top of that, so definitely the little ones are going to like this one. So this is the smallest set of the line and the last one. This is the Captain America Outrider Attack, clocking in 167 pieces and $25 US. Now that's a pretty steep price for a 167 piece set. You are going to be getting a brand new Captain America minifigure. He's got that white body that we have seen in so many different figures in this line. And along with 3 Outriders. Each of the Outriders are a little different, so that's not terrible. But let's talk about what exactly is going on with the build of this set. Because this bike might be one of the bulkiest motorcycles I think I've seen in my entire life of looking at LEGO sets. I think it's just a little bulky, and then again, I haven't seen the source material for it, so maybe it looks like this, maybe it doesn't. But when I think Captain America, I think a nice, like, slick Harley, kind of like modded out with some weapons on it. This has got a lot of fire and a lot of stuff coming off of it. It looks a little excessive, but it looks good, but it doesn't look sleek like I would expect it to look, you know what I'm saying? It's got a little kickstand, and it's got a massive gun that you can pull off the side that Captain America can use to take out those Outriders, along with a lot of really cool clear orange pieces. I honestly think the biggest selling point for this is going to be the new helmet mold for Captain America. But other than that, I can't see this selling like hotcakes like maybe some of the other sets would. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, though. These are my opinions on the set. I know people are going to have very conflicting opinions with me, and I love seeing those down in the comments, and I love conversing with you guys and seeing what's up. But other than that, guys, like I said, if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, go ahead and hit that down below, and I'll keep you filled in. And drop a like if you like the video and you like staying informed. But other than that, I'll catch you all in the next video.